without any question now, McGuigan is ahead. And who knows how much that right hand has taken out of the 29-year-old champion. His 20th defense. But like the great champion he is, he's come fighting back in the 8th. And McGuigan had better be careful, because this man is at his most dangerous when he's hurt. And he's finding McGuigan with good punches again. Good punches. Pedroza wants to get rid of McGuigan. You can bet on that now. He wants him out of the way before he's dangerous again. Doubt that McGuigan was a good challenger, and certainly there's no doubt now. And he's thrashing the punches into the body of the champion. McGuigan looks strong. He looks vicious. He looks like a man who knows he can win. And he found him with the right again, in the same place on the ropes. Pedroza started this round well. McGuigan's finishing it better. Assault by McGuigan. Wonderful. Irish determination poured into this fight by this little man who is giving British boxing tonight as great a fillip as it's ever had in its life. Have a look at some of the earlier action here from our low-angle camera. In the early stages of this round, Pedroza looked really dangerous, and once or twice he got through with good punches, but it was all a bit different towards the end of the round. But the old champion is still looking calm, not too worried, certainly marked. And if nothing else, his dignity has been hurt.
Seconds out.
Scheduled for 15. The pace has never slackened. Well, the sponsor Smirnoff, who've been behind McGuigan all through his career, must be delighted with the way their man is performing here. drops back into that familiar routine again. On the bicycle, poking out the left hand. Trying to keep McGuigan at a safe distance. Left hook again from McGuigan, he found him with it. Relentless assault from the first bell by McGuigan. Only once or twice has he ever taken a backward step. Oh, good right again, and once again it's in the same spot in the ring. The same place where he put him down. This man Pedroza year after year comes up with performances like this, where he can take punishment and come back. He can make 9 stone amazingly year after year. One of the great champions of all time. So what does that make McGuigan? Good right from McGuigan, and his legs are gone. The champion could be on his way out. Round, and the bells come. Nobody's heard the bell, including the referee. The manager of Pedroza's in, and Pedroza is on very, very rocky legs as he goes back to the corner. There was so much noise here. The whole place was cheering for McGuigan. I heard the bell, but the two fighters and the referee didn't. And Pedroza is in real trouble. Here we are again, right at the end of the round. Out he came with that right hand again, and the left followed it up, and the aging champion's legs were like paper as McGuigan went for the finish. Before he could finish it, the bell had come. What excitement! What a night! Pedroza reeling around the ring, and the bell had gone, and Pedroza's manager had to come to rescue him. Not yet 2/3 of the way, come on, says the referee. Pedroza's still on his stool. They're trying to get the maximum rest, and he's got him with the left hook instantly, and Pedroza's on the floor. And the corner, Pedroza's corner, ordered out of the ring. McGuigan's corner also in the ring. The whole place is going berserk with excitement. Round 10, and McGuigan's on the verge of winning the World Featherweight Championship. The little man has never stopped coming after the champion, and maybe the champion won't be able to take it for much longer. Pedroza backs up, but his legs have gone. He can't keep away. The strength of McGuigan, the determination of him, looks as though it's going to turn. And suddenly, Loftus Road is ringing with glorious sound. McGuigan on the verge of one of the greatest victories ever seen in a British ring. Can he put the finishing touches to it? The old champion's mind is working well again. got his senses back, but I don't think he's got the strength in his legs back. The last half minute of this round, Pedroza's still there. Again, as Pedroza weakens towards the end of the round, so he becomes very vulnerable indeed, and his legs look spent again. And there is a tired, not dispirited but tired champion. Alaminta, did you think Barry might have finished it in that round?
Yeah, I thought he was capable, Harry. But what you got to think, I mean, what a good champion. I mean, he's been on the floor a couple of times, he's been gone a couple of times, and yet he's still come back into the fight. You know, Barry's doing everything right. I think just one more punch on the chin and I think it'll be all over. But this shows a mark of a great champion, doesn't it? A man that's been tagged, a man that's tried everything. He's taking body shots, punches to the chin, and he's still winning the fight, you know.
Well, as I said earlier, I think it makes Barry McGuigan look pretty good if he's that good.
It makes Barry look a little bit special, doesn't it? Yes.
It does indeed. Okay. Round 11 coming up.
Seconds out, round 11.
And again, Pedroza slow to come to the centre of the ring. McGuigan looks as though he's just starting out on this fight, let alone into the 11th round. Howard Winston was the last British fighter to hold the World Featherweight title. That was back in 1968. This is an important moment in this fight because now McGuigan is going further in a professional fight than he's ever been. He's never been beyond 10 rounds. Pedroza, of course, is used to going 15 rounds time and time and time again. But given the difference in age and given the fact that he's been on the floor, the champion's been on the floor a couple of times, then McGuigan, by all logic, should go the 15 rounds better than Pedroza. Let's see. The old champion ducking away from the right hand as he knows he has to. He tripped. But it might be a sign his legs are getting very, very weak. If he can stumble that easily. Pedroza trying to summon all his wits and all his skills to keep this raging challenger away from him. Because he knows that one more slip could be his last. The punches from Pedroza coming back. Amazing champion. Closing seconds, there's the bell. And McGuigan looks across at Pedroza and almost to say, what have I got to do to you to keep you down? So the fight goes on into the 12th. And McGuigan's ahead. Can't be any argument about that. Some fight and some night. The most amazing scene I think I've ever seen in British boxing. Every stand in this place packed. The whole of this pitch, which is covered in wood. Seats everywhere, every seat taken. A massive police presence around the ringside and up and down the aisles. And this whole place now waiting and hoping to rise to applaud a McGuigan victory over this wonderful champion.
Seconds out, round 12.
Pedroza must know now that he's got to come very strongly in these closing rounds if he's going to turn it the other way. He's been known to do it. He's come from behind in one or two recent fights when he's been in a bit of trouble. But McGuigan looks so strong and ruthless and determined that you doubt whether Pedroza can do it. But you never know. Pedroza holding. And somehow Pedroza has found the strength to get those legs moving again. Pedroza goes, trying to keep out of trouble. McGuigan's found him again with the left hook. But it was the right that gave him the real trouble earlier on. And it was always when Pedroza was backing up to the ropes. Pedroza finding new strength again. How does he do it? Towards the end of the run, so McGuigan comes chasing hard, putting all the pressure on the champion. It's always been the end of the 3 minutes when Pedroza's looked at his weakest. Came with a good right then, Pedroza. So the champion is not beaten yet. So the nagging doubt comes back into this fight. Can Pedroza pull it round? Wouldn't that be astonishing if he did? He looked a beaten man round about the 9th and the 10th. And he produced a good right here, which we can see again from our overhead camera. Looking down onto the blue of the canvas. Look at that. He poked that right hand right through, and Barry was glad to come inside there until his head cleared. Frank Bruno, who himself will be fighting for the European title very shortly against Anders Eklund, sitting ringside, and like the rest of us, fascinated by this battle. Jim Watt is here, Terry Downs is here.
Seconds out, round 13.
3 to go, and once again the champion is very slow to come off the stool. just shows you what you have to do to beat a good world champion. McGuigan seemed to have the fight in his pocket, and it hasn't quite turned out that way. McGuigan, caution about the elbow. Takes a left hand as he tries to come in close. Pedroza's playing his old tricks. He's coming strong at the finish. He seems to have almost totally recovered from that earlier trouble. And McGuigan will have to be careful. The man is looking dangerous again.